Hello, hello. Paula the Makeup Lady coming at ya. I don't know if you watched my, or seen, not watch, my Facebook post today. I posted a picture of some looks for fall on my page. And I'm going to try to recreate one today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to look it up on my tablet because I'm using my phone to film this. And every once in a while, I'll just go under Pinterest and I'll look up eyeshadow looks or fall looks, spring looks, summer looks. And then I'll try to recreate them using our shadows, and I'll put together a collage using our shadows that I think match the eye look and post it. I just love creating things, and that's just a way for me to share with you. We're gonna recreate this look. I've got that dark shimmery navy blue on the lid. And then it looks like our pressed powder gingerly. There's like a little orange kind of up above the crease area. I'm going to use Witty. And then in the outer corner and underneath, there's like a dark brown. I don't have that mysterious pressed shadow, but I found that the Addiction Palette #1 has that dark brown Forthright, and I'm going to use that to shade in the outer corner. All right, so we're just going to try to recreate that look. I am not going to do a wing. Not going to do a wing. I'm just going to do my regular pencil eyeliner, my magnificent or my perfect black. Make sure I have it, because before I went to look for it and I didn't have it. Go figure. Nothing goes right when I do my videos, you know? All right. So here we go. I already have my foundation on, and I highly suggest that you go to my website and get the Mineral Touch Cream Foundation. It is marked down to $22.50, okay? Comes like this. You just put your sponge or your brush in there and then pat it on and just blend as you would normal foundation. And I'll tell you what, this goes a long way and I love it. And when it's empty, you can reuse this for all kinds of things. You can put powder in there. What I'd probably do is days that I want extra coverage, I would add some concealer to my foundation and kind of mix it together in there, or your BB cream with some foundation and mix it together in there before putting it on your face. Totally reusable, okay? All right, but get it, because the end of September it's going to be done, gone. The sale is over. It's not going anywhere. It's just on sale. All right. So I already have my foundation on. So now what I want to do is I want to go all over my lid area with a base. And my go-to for that is our Pressed Powder Discreet. It's like a nude matte powder. And I just go all over the lid. And I kind of go all the way up. Since it's such a nude color, I don't have to worry about adding highlight over the top of it. Okay? And as you can see, you can barely tell I have this on. It's just a base so that everything gets blended. And our cream shadows do dry to a powder finish. So there's no creasing. As some cream shadows, they'll crease right here. You won't get that with our cream shadow because it dries to a powder that can easily be blended out. Okay, so I have my base using discreet shadow. So let's move on to the next step. All right, let me grab my tablet again and take a look and see, kind of figure out what order I need to do this. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to start out with my transitional, which, as you know, I like to use gingerly a lot for transitional, okay? And I'm going to put that in the crease area, a little above, okay? So we're going to start out with that, gingerly. And I'm not going to be too particular about getting it just in the deep crease area. I kind of just want it as a transitional color that my other colors can blend up to, above and below. So I'm just going to go back and forth like this with my gingerly. And this is a very neutral color. And make sure you blend. Blending is very important. Okay. And I'm not going all the way up to my brow area because I like to pop highlight up under there. I am a highlight person. And I'm just going in the crease area. And I'm looking at my phone. If I look away once in a while, that's because there's a mirror right in front of me and I just kind of want to see what it looks like in the mirror versus my phone. Blend, blend, blend. Not all the way. Up to the brow. Okay? So we have gingerly so far in the crease area. All right. Refer back to my picture, and it looks like above the gingerly, there's like an orange color, like a light orange color, which is a color of autumn, fall. And we have the color Witty. And it's like a, I don't know, it's like a pumpkin, kind of a matte pumpkin orange. And I'm going to go above the crease area. I'm going to blend it in with that gingerly. Okay? And I'm going to use a smaller blending brush. Make sure it's clean because you don't want another color on there. Okay, so I'm going to tap into this Witty. And I'm going to kind of go above on the brow bone area. And you can see how that kind of oranges it up. I love orange. And make sure you blend, okay? And less is more because you can always add. And I'm just going on the brow bone, kind of above the crease area. And I'm adding the Witty right over the top of the gingerly. Okay? Now I'm going to take this blending brush again. And I'm just going to soften that line. I'm not going all the way up to the brow area. But see how it adds that orangey look? You don't need a lot. Our shadows are so pigmented. It's not even funny. Okay. So far, we've got the gingerly and we've got that orange color going on. All right. So now in the deep crease area, I would have Marvelous, that dark brown color, but I don't have it. Okay. I don't have it. This color here. Whoops. Sorry about that. Come on. Work with me now. I have this security that likes to show me every 2 seconds that it's securing my tablet. Ugh. But anyway, as you can see, that dark matte brown Marvelous there is in the deep crease area and underneath the eye. I don't have that. But I have palette 1, which is a neutral palette with 7 different shadows, and there's a dark brown called Forthright, okay? And I'm going to add that in the outer corner and in the crease area. Now I want to be careful to just put it right above my lid in the crease. I just want to add shadow there and kind of blend it out like so. Very lightly. Okay, so then I'm going to tap into it, and less is more, and I'm going to tap into the corner here where I want most of that color, and I'm just going to bring it up into the crease. All right. Okay. And it's probably time to start thinking about a Halloween costume. I've decided I'm going to be a unicorn. I went to the dollar store with a friend of mine and we found these cute headbands that had a unicorn horn. And I thought, well, I can do unicorn makeup. I can get some unicorn hair. And I'm going as a unicorn. So that ought to be interesting. Okay, see what I've done here? I've carefully added the dark brown color Forthright from palette 1 in my crease area. And to do that, you are going to need a crease brush because it's smaller, denser, the bristles are shorter, so it's going to contain that color right in the area that you want it. It's not going to spread out all over because the bristles aren't soft and fluffy. Okay, so far I've got gingerly in the crease area. I put our orange color Witty on the brow bone, and I went in with the deep crease here with the dark brown. It should be Marvelous, but I don't have Marvelous, so I have Forthright from palette number 1. And I will be bringing that brown color underneath once I add my highlight and contour. All right, so now the fun part. So now in order to get the actual blue color that I am looking for, I want to make sure my lid is free from all of this color. Now, some of them call this a cut crease. But I don't do cut crease, okay? I'm just packing on some concealer. Shake it up a bit. To cover all the color on the lid so that the blue stands out. Okay, so just in the crease, or not the crease, the lid area, I am applying our concealer. And our concealer is some of the best concealer. And make sure you're careful. You need a brush that's kind of got short, stubby, dense bristles. And I'm almost out of my concealer. I'm gonna have to get some more. Okay. And put it on lightly. You don't want to put too much on there because you don't want it to get above the lid area. Just kind of pat it on like so. And this is where those short bristles come in handy. I got this brush at the dollar store. Seriously, it was $1. I saw it and I'm like, hey, I know exactly what I'm going to use that brush for. Okay, and I'm going to kind of let this, kind of pat it with your finger if you want. I'm going to kind of let it dry a little bit before I open my eye all the way, because I do have a hooded eye and I don't want the upper lid to come down over the top. So I'm kind of like keeping my eye open while it's closed, if that makes any sense. And I'm going to let it dry a little bit. All right, so now we're going to move on to the other lid. See how easy that is? And see how good our concealer covers? Okay, so not too much. Just put a thin layer on. And I have to look in here. I'm gonna try to do it in my phone because it's hard to do with one hand. Hard to do. Okay. And kind of just pat it. Get it all over. And on the lid. Like so. And a little bit goes a long way, like I said. Whoop. Okay. All right. So I'm kind of let it dry a little bit. All right. So there's that. So now if you wanted to go in with that dark brown just in the crease area again. Like right here. Kind of clean up. You could. Okay. Okay. Good enough, because we're going to go in there again once I get that blue on. All right. So I'm going to let that dry just a little bit. And again, the reason I'm doing this is so that blue will show its true color. And won't be muddled by that dark brown underneath. But see, so far it looks pretty good. I've got all those colors that are shown in the picture going on. And once again, we are going to use Ferocious for that dark blue color. It is a cream shadow. And it looks like this. There is kind of a shimmer to it. And I'm probably going to have to add more than one application. All right, so let's dry off my brush. And make sure this is dried. Okay. So I'm going to dig in there and I'm going to pick up quite a bit of this cream foundation on my brush. And I need a mirror, sorry. And I just want this on the lid area. So using the same brush that I applied the concealer with, I'm going to go all over the lid. Just the lid. And I'm going to be careful not to put it up above the crease area. It's very pretty blue. It's a navy blue and there is a shimmer to it. Okay, so there's one coat. And now I'm going to dig in there and I'm going to get some for the other lid. Okay. And I'm using a short bristle brush. A real dense, stiff brush. And I'm just going over the top of that concealer on the lid area. And make sure you get it pressed down along the lash line. Okay, like so. So now I'm going to let that dry a little bit and I'm going to go over the top of it with some more. Our colors are all buildable. So if you want it darker, you just go over the top. And there will be no creasing because it will dry to a powder finish. And this is the darkest blue I could find to match the blue in the picture. But if you have a shadow that's even darker than this, go ahead and use it. Okay. So I'm just going over with a second coat with the color Ferocious, which is a navy blue. And there is a shimmer. And make sure to get it all over the lid so there's no bare spots. And get down by the lash line. Okay. Like so. All right. So now I want to go back in that crease area with that dark brown Marvelous or Forthright. And I'm going to go right above the crease, over here in the corner. And I'm going to go back and forth just in the crease area. Like so. And I'm going to darken this up here. And I'm just going to tap. Because I don't want a lot of fallout. Okay. And we are going to clean this up when we apply our highlight and contour. And I'm just going in the crease and kind of bringing it out in the corner. Okay. All right. So just in the corner there, I'm going to take my smaller blending brush and I'm just gonna kind of blend. Like so. Okay. And I will be cleaning this up. With my highlight. All right. And if you wanted to, you could take a little more of that Witty and just kind of, which is that orange, and kind of just go over, not all the way up to the brow area, but just kind of get up there. So some more of that orange is peeking through. Like so. All right. And actually it doesn't look that brown. There we go. There we go. All right. And then kind of blend it out. Okay. Blend, blend, blend. just above the lid, because you want that blue to stay on the lid area. All right, looking pretty good. Okay, and if you want to soften it up just a little bit more, you can. Okay, so now I like to add a little highlight up under the brow area. So I'm going to use our powdered luminizer, if I can find it here. This is iridescent. And I'm going to get up under the brow area. Just kind of lighten that up. Like so. And I'll be blending that out. Okay. All right. And then once again, kind of blend that out. Just feel like there's not enough orange. I love the orange color. There we go. Again, I'm using the color Witty. Witty on the brow bone. All right. And once again, blend it out. Okay. So there's that. Pretty good. I don't have any eyeliner or anything on yet. And if you wanted to, you could go back in and add some more blue. Because now that it's dry, it's a powder. And all our powders are buildable. If you want it more vibrant looking, go back in. Just make sure you get it on the lid area. See? So pretty. I love that look. Love it, love it, love it. All right. So now let's finish contouring. And you just got to tweak it. You just got to take your time and tweak it till it looks right. All right. Make do with what you have. Just take your time and don't freak out. Don't freak out. All right. And I will be bringing that brown underneath, and I will be adding highlight in the corner of my eye after I add my highlight with our cool little highlight and contour stick. I'm not going to use the contour part though. I'm just going to use the highlight. And this is where you would clean up anything that fell down. Kind of bring it down into the shape of a triangle, okay? And then highlight the bridge of your nose. I have bangs, so I'm not going to worry about up there too much. And down here, you're just highlighting the front of your face is all you're doing. And I'm just going to use our powder concealer brush to kind of feather that out. Okay, and this is where you'd clean up. And I'm just going to kind of lightly feather it out. It's a really good stick, and as you can see, it's pretty good at concealing. I mean, if you can feather out your concealer with a brush, it's pretty awesome. And I'll touch up my brows when I'm all done here too. I went out earlier this morning, so I do have one coat of mascara on, and I did do my eyebrows, but I washed my face and moisturized before doing this. So I did get some of it messed up there. Okay. And just feather it upward. And this is where I like this little brush here because it gets right on the top of your nose perfectly. And between your brows. Okay? So I've added lightness to my face. I've added light to my face, which is good. All right, so now I'm just going to use my beachfront bronzer to contour. And I'm just going to use a contour brush. And I'm going to, what you do is you put like a big C on the side of your face. Just a big C. Like so. And I have bangs, but if I didn't, I'd pay more attention to up there. But we're just kind of, we're adding shadow to parts of the face that we don't really care if it stands out or not. And we're kind of camouflaging certain areas of our face. And allowing the lighter parts to stand out, like our cheekbones. Okay? And get along the jawline. And it's just kind of like artwork. Your face is your canvas. And you do whatever you want to your canvas. All right? And if you want your nose to appear thinner, come down the side with your contour. All right? You want it to appear shorter. Go under there like that. Darken it all up under there. All right. So now I'm going to add a touch of color to my cheeks using my pressed blush. And I use the color Scandalous. I like the coral pink. And I just kind of press it on and then kind of feather it outwards, like so. Okay. And now you can use setting powder over the top of everything to kind of blend everything out. And I'm just using a poofy brush. Sometimes I use a sponge, and sometimes I use a brush. And this is going to give you a blurring effect, and it's going to soften up all those harsh lines from the contouring and kind of add to your photo finish. Okay? And my hair, it's kind of humid out today, so of course it wants to curl. And you can use a sponge or you can use a brush, but to save time, I just use the brush and kind of like pat it in. Okay. All right. Again, that is our setting powder. All right. So now I want to come under the eyes again with more of that dark brown I put in the outer corner. And I'm just going to tap in and I'm going to come down under the eye and smoke it out like so. All right, start in the outer corner, come underneath the lash line, kind of tap more in the corner if you want. Oops, I got a hair or something there. Ooh, saved. Okay. And we're going to just smoke it out. Okay, like so. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my pencil eyeliner. Hopefully I can find it. Aha. Nope, that's my brown. Gosh darn it. Black. Woohoo. All right. So I'm going to start here. I'm not doing a wing for this look. I'm just going to go along the lash line using short strokes. Okay, like so. And over here, same thing. Start in the corner, go along the lash line, short strokes. And then I come kind of in the waterline and come up above to meet. And make sure you get down by your lash line because you don't want it to look funky. And if you wanted to, you could add just a little bit in the outer corner, like so. And because we're doing a dramatic look, I'm going to just go on my waterline here, all the way across, just above my lower lashes, because it's kind of a smoky eye. But you can see how it can close off. If you have small eyes, I wouldn't suggest doing this, because it's going to make your eyes appear even smaller. Okay, like so. So that's what we're doing there. This is included in our bundle. This, an Epic mascara, and our brow palette, which I will be touching up my brows with. Comes with powders, 2 different colors. Comes with a setting wax. I like to dip my brush into the wax and then collect the powders. And I just kind of like to outline. And again, I'm just touching these up because I did them earlier. Like so. Just outline your brows, kind of go with your natural brow. And the more you do it, the more comfortable you're going to get. And the more used to you're going to get seeing yourself with brows. For years, I didn't have brows. No brows. And I thought that was acceptable, and it is not acceptable. Okay? If you want to add drama to your face, brows. Brows, because without them, why do all this? Okay? So you're going to get a brow palette, you're going to get an eyeliner pencil, you're going to get an Epic mascara, and you're going to get your choice of a brush. All for $68. Do it. Do it. Check out my website. I always attach the link to these videos. So all you got to do is click on the link, click on shop, go to eyes, or go to kudos, or go to face for any of the foundations or the pressed powders or the setting powders or the setting sprays or the bronzers or the highlighters. But just kind of nose around. All right, so my favorite thing now, I'm going to add Epic mascara. Now, I don't use the waterproof, but we have waterproof available. And again, I have one coat on from earlier because I had to babysit my grandson at 5:30 this morning, and then I went straight to the bar because I had 2 beer trucks and a liquor truck drop off a delivery. So I had to put all that away, get the money ready. Busy, busy, busy. Okay. But see how good that mascara is? I put that first coat on at 5 o'clock this morning, and my lashes are not hard and crusty. They're soft, they're pliable. I can easily put a second coat right over the top. And my lashes are thick. And my lashes are long. Okay. All right. All done with that. I'm just going to go under here with some more of that brown color. All right. Well, let's see how we fared, okay, in trying to match my eye. So we have this, okay, and I think it did pretty good in matching, because this was not a Younique look. I got it off of Pinterest. I'm not sure what brand it was. I probably could have used more of a metallic blue, but as I said, we just have this color here, and I think I did pretty darn good recreating that look. Have fun, play around with your makeup. I'm not a makeup artist. I don't claim to be. I just like how I look wearing makeup. I'm adding more of that iridescent highlight because I love it It's not real sparkly, so it's not overdone. It just kind of adds to the brightness of my face. Okay. Now for lips, since I have all this going on, I'm thinking might do a nude. Might do a nude. And I'm gonna kind of get most of it off because less is more. And I already exfoliated my lips. And these are long-lasting colors. And they are matte. Now, we do have some new colors coming out. Go to my Facebook page. Paula the Makeup Lady. Like it, follow it, so that you can keep up to date on all of our products. Isn't that pretty? Pretty dark nude color. All right. Okay, I'm done. Last thing, spray. Spray your setting powder. All those powders, let them blend and mesh together. Set your brows. Set your blush. Set your foundation. Set your shadows. I don't know what's going on with my bangs. All right. Okay. And there you have it. All done. Beautiful, beautiful look. Experiment. Try new things. If you're interested in anything that I've shown you today, make sure you comment. I will tell you our pressed shadows. You can get 4 of these in a quad, and they're big. Okay, they're bigger than my eye. Big, big, big shadows. They go a long way because all you have to do is tap, tap, tap. Very pigmented. All kinds of colors. All kinds of colors. I got those colors. I've got kind of pink and purple and gray colors. I've got our new palette, which are the new metallic colors. Very pretty. And that's not nearly all of them. We have tons of colors. And we have 12 cream shadows retiring. 12 of them. And some of them are already sold out. So click on my website. They're 50% off. When they're gone, they're gone. Get on there. Buy them while you can. They go a long way. They'll last you a long time. If you have a favorite, go buy a couple. Go buy a couple so that you do not run out. All right. Paula the Makeup Lady, all done for the day. Have an awesome Tuesday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.